What would you do if the most untouchable cat in the neighborhood suddenly decided you were his last chance at home? He wasn't abandoned. He wasn't rescued. He chose us, and it took 2 years for him to take a single treat from my hand. This is Howie's story. I remember the first time I saw him, a scruffy black and white tomcat standing at the edge of our backyard like a ghost who didn't want to be noticed. He moved with the confidence of someone who had survived a long time without needing anyone. We left a little food on the porch. He grabbed it and vanished. No sound, no goodbye, just gone. But those eyes stayed with me, proud, careful, measuring everything. That wasn't just a stray. That was a cat who trusted nothing. And somehow I already knew I would wait for him to come back. At first, we were strangers in the most literal sense. He sat far away, always calculating escape routes, never relaxing, never turning his back. If I shifted my weight, he flinched. If a door clicked, he disappeared. But then something changed. His trips away became shorter. His visits became longer. I started recognizing the sound of his paws on the fence. I caught myself checking outside when he didn't show up, worried. How does a cat you've never touched become important to you? I still don't know, but he did. So I made him a promise he never heard. You can take all the time you need. To keep him safe, we had him neutered. And I'll be honest with you, when I opened that trap, I thought I had ruined everything. Why would a street veteran ever forgive us for that? Why would he come back? He bolted, didn't look behind him, and my heart sank. But a few days later, there he was again. Same corner, same cautious stare. Only this time, he didn't run as quickly. Then he came back the next day, and the day after that. Until one morning, I realized something unbelievable. He wasn't visiting anymore. He had moved in. We named him Howie. Howie had lived most of his life in alleys and shadows. We guessed he was around 8 years old. Imagine surviving that long without belonging anywhere. I wanted more for him than a bowl on the porch, so I built him houses, real wooden shelters, insulated walls, heating pads for winter, strong roofs for storms, cameras so I could check on him when the weather turned bad. Slowly, the backyard transformed. Food, fresh water, sunny spots, warm beds, safety. It became his territory. And every night, instead of disappearing into the darkness, Howie stayed. Yet, he still never allowed us to touch him. Close, but not that close. Family with boundaries. Here's what people would get wrong about him. From a distance, he looked tough, territorial, maybe even mean. But he was the gentlest presence in the yard. Other strays passed through, and Howie welcomed them like a quiet guardian. He even befriended Domino, our own cat. The two would sit together, peaceful, as if they had always shared this world. Then, after 2 years, it happened. For the first time in his life, Howie walked up to me and took a treat directly from my fingers. No trap, no fear, just trust. It lasted seconds, but I understood the magnitude of it. He wasn't a stray anymore. He had a home. And somehow we had earned it. We still can't pick him up, and maybe we never will. But sometimes he lies near us, close enough that I can hear him breathe. And in those quiet moments, I realize something extraordinary. Love doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it walks in on cautious paws. Sometimes it takes years. But when it finally comes, it changes you forever. An old street cat chose to spend the rest of his life here, with us. And that choice means everything. So here's what I want to ask you. If a cat who survived the streets for nearly a decade can learn to trust again, what might be possible if we choose patience too? If Howie touched your heart, show him he's not invisible. Like this video, share his story,